Now, that is another actual discussion, by the way. That is kind of an interesting one. Is what's more important, +3 to a specific tree, or +2 to all? And it really does, it varies depending on the build. But that was actually a discussion that came up in a comment. And I can see the reason for the +3. The +3, like, in this case it was the Warcry Barbarian, which is not bad. I go for +2 because of the resistance skill and mastery. And I know that a lot of people don't. So, yeah, there is a bit of... Oh, wait, we need to keep the jewels. The reason we're keeping these jewels is we need to keep a handful of them for crafting. Because a lot of the crafting recipes for this season have been opened up. For those who are curious. We don't need extra poison resist. We've already got max. And we'll be good in hell difficulty with it as well. So we don't really need that. We do need a better helmet. Is this a better helmet? It is not a better helmet because, well, this one has lightning resist. We always like lightning resist. And as far as the claws, not good either. Does have attack rating, but I think I prefer our current claws. Because our current claws have a skull in them that gives us life leech. And that was, yeah, that was just worth a good chunk of money. Jesus. Yeah, that was expansive. So let's see. Poison, lifesteal. That's the one we just sold. So, oh, we have 2 claws. There we go. Of shock. Oh, cool. That does elemental damage. If that had, like, mechanics wrist blade of shock, I'd actually consider it possibly better than what we have. Unless it had, like, I would like a rare 2-socket with, like, elemental damage on it. Because then we can, like, really just lean heavily into that elemental damage. Obviously, it doesn't add to the AoE elemental, but hey, we have splash on hit. Because this is Project Diablo 2. So we're going to keep that, possibly doing some magic find off-screen. Just to make things a little bit more simple for me. Most of my magic find and grinding, yes, I'm going to be doing off-screen. That's just because, frankly, I don't think it's fun to watch that kind of stuff. I know some people... I know Llama gets, like, tons. I've seen, like, 1,000+ people watching him on Twitch just doing Magic Find Monday, just wandering around looking for that staff. Unfortunately, I already have most of my stuff I would need for, like, even a Holy Grail, so it's like, oh, what one thing do I look for? I don't want Mang Song's lesson. It's not a good staff. I don't have one. Oddly enough, that is one of them that I'm missing as well. Oh, wait. No, I found Mang Song's. Wait, let me check. Actually, I thought I found Mang Song's. Or was that in PD2? Like, off-screen. I can check real quick. Staves. Elite staves. No, I don't have a Mang Song, so I must have found that in one of the mods. Yeah, Mang Song's is one that I'm missing. Oddly enough, another... there's like 3 uniques I'm missing, which is nothing that great. But I have pretty much everything I would need in that. And probably by the time this comes out, I'll have found it, because I still do vanilla Diablo 2 Magic Find. I just don't broadcast it, because frankly, I find that, like I said, boring. I do it while I'm, like, rendering. I do it because you can Magic Find some areas really, really easy. The level 85 areas are usually pretty easy to do that, even if you are having, like, stutters from, you know, using up all your RAM to render stuff. So we need to go back to the road. Always follow the road in this. It leads you where you need to be going. The road in Act 1. So let's go ahead and keep going. Back to the road. Stop getting distracted by shiny stuff. But, yeah. It's just one of those mundane things to do. I do it so I actually have the stuff to do the build videos. But mostly I just end up using rune words anyway, so it's kind of like, oh, that's fine. Maybe I should do a ranking of different, like, types of uniques. How should I break that down, though? I'm not even actually sure. Would I break it down by item type, like STF tier unique staves, unique wands? Although, then what do I do with things like the sorceress orbs, where there's only, like, 3 of them? Or at least the Amazon has a few, like, class-specific ones. There's, like, a couple spears, a couple bows, and a couple jabs. But, yeah, for the class-specific ones, it's kind of like, I might have to maybe just lump them in with the wands? But then I'd actually be ranking them against, like, Necro wands, which is not good. Yeah, it's just kind of, like, up there as far as, like, the question on that goes. That's one of... I have a whole list of things I want to do, and item ranking is on that list. It's just... do I? So let's see. And I might actually switch what I do the ranking thing in. The first one was done in OBS, just straight through OBS. You couldn't see my cursor or anything like that. I might try one through my through an editing program. I'll probably just do it in, like, Paint Shop Pro, because that one is one that I have a copy of. That it's a really, really old ass version. I have a license for that, so I don't have to pay monthly for it. I don't use Photoshop, for those of you that are wondering. I like Photoshop, I just haven't used it since it went monthly. Because, frankly, I find the idea of having to subscribe to use your own software to be kind of horrifyingly stupid. Oh yeah, we were going to do Tower 2, weren't we? Runes! I need runes! Give me runes! I need to go find a waypoint first, though. I forgot I said I was going to do that, so that's fine. And no, I'm not going to be using poison on this particular build. We could actually go with that. Cobra Strike has become a poison skill, but for those of you that are wondering. So I see the tower. I do not see the waypoint. Where's the waypoint? We need the waypoint first. There's all them dead. Nice. I'm going to guess it's going to be, like, really far away from the tower. So what I think I'm going to do... No, I do want the waypoint regardless. So I'm going to go get the waypoint. I will put a portal up here so we can just come back quickly. So let's go ahead and... I need to actually press the right button. There we go. We have a portal back, so whenever we find the waypoint, we can just kind of duck back in. And yeah, that just murders. This is doing... It's not a ton of damage, but it's enough to actually be viable, which I like. Because we get to do just multi-elemental, we can kind of horse around with it. We could focus in on one elemental more than the others, so I think I'm debating between fire or lightning, because we're not going to be using a lower res wand, which we can farm for, we're just not going to use it. Where's that waypoint? Or did we already get it and I forgot? Did we already get it? I think we might have already gotten it, because we have it revealed. Better safe than sorry, though. I don't have people telling me whether I got it or not. So let's go. Come on, yeah, we did get it. Okay, so kill the big brutes, and then we'll just go into our town portal. It's hard to keep track of everything whenever you're talking and doing the actual game and trying to think of what you want to strategize. I'm thinking what you want to do with the character, all that kind of stuff. It does get juggled a little bit, and things get forgotten in the process. And we'll grab those, see if there's anything good in there. There's not. And yeah, we want to turn left, I believe. Yeah. So it's a left turn. So this one comes out this way, so it's going to be up that way. Because the way I mention this every now and then, but basically the way the areas are generated is they're little squares with a kind of like predetermined shape inside of them. So this one we come out, it's facing that way. Just like up to the right, from here to there. This is the exit to the square right there. So since it's facing that way, that means the exit to the next floor, the way this generates, it always generates, is because here's your entrance, there's your exit. So we'd go left. If the entrance was like up here and facing this way, like down and left, it'd be entrance, exit, if that makes sense. So we just want to head up this way. We might hit some dead ends, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and pick that up, just in case it's good. Because we need a little bit better damage. We want plus skill ones, though. We would rather have exceptional or elite claws. We want to get up into the stats so we can equip those. Because if we can get more of our combat skills, like our charge things, that would be awesome. Martial arts tree, by the way, is what we're looking for. Edge bow, is that 2-socket? No, it's not. It is disappointment incarnate! No! There's another amulet. We actually have really crappy amulets. Drops this time. I'm gonna check this way. Because this one spot right here is dead end. Okay. I was gonna say, it's facing the right direction. But I think our exit's actually gonna be this one right here. Because that looks like the beginning of, yep, the room. There's a few different shapes they can take. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some more runes. In Nightmare, it's still viable to do Countess. In Hell difficulty, honestly, whenever you get to Hell difficulty, it's best to just push to Act 3 and do Lower Caressed. So now we actually have it facing the second way I was mentioning on the floor before, which is it's facing down left. So that means our exit is going to be facing, I mean, it's going that way. So it's going that way. That means our exit is going to be like that. So we're going to have to take a left turn at some point in here, and we'll find it facing down. So it's going to be one of those like hook-shaped ones. So that's what we're looking for. Now, it can form in kind of like weird patterns. Like, it could go up, up, and then back down, but it'd still always be facing back down. So that's a thing to remember. I should do a guide on that. So this one's facing top left, so it's going to go this way. Probably going to be a weirdly shaped floor if I had to guess. So let's go ahead and go. Let's keep on trucking. Maybe not. That could be it right there. On our left there. And it is. Yay, we didn't get a weird floor. And yes, I have gotten weird floors before. It's fine. It's not a big deal. There you guys go. Time for you all to die. Tingulated mail, or tigulated mail. I keep saying ting. Said tig. So, is that going to be... That's 3-socket. That might be useful for something. Scissors Guitar might be useful for something. These are... I think that's an exceptional one, but I don't think it's high enough. It might be. I can never remember which ones are which. Which one in Nightmare it starts at. So it does take... Oh, yeah. Holy Water Sprinkler. That is a paladin weapon that can have plus skills on it. So we got those started. And yeah, you guys are so tough. I'm sorry. I'm so afraid of you. You're terrifying me. Hey, and we got lore, basically, off of that. Which is great. And we got an Amrune in there. Give me my Amrune. I want my Amrune. Stop hiding it with gold, please, for the love of all that's holy.
So much treasure.
There we go.
It almost covers the stench.
Amrune. And I thought I heard a skull drop in there, too. Could be wrong. Maybe it was something else and it just sounded chunky. Take the... Are you really overburdened? Yeah, because we picked up bolts on accident. So, hatchet hands. I'm not seeing the skull I heard. But it could just be being blocked by the potions and stuff. I don't think so, though. I thought I heard a skull, but I guess I was wrong. That's fine. And War Scythe. We can see if the Mercenary can use that. I don't think it's going to be better damage. Better dangage. So, let's see. That is 18 to 39. That is 15 to 36. Yeah, it's not any better. So we could do Ortsoul in a 2-socket helmet. We have an Am there, which is an 11. We've got a Tall. Our Skull's very good in original Diablo 2. compare in vanilla Diablo 2, like before you even have like non-LOD, yes. They're actually pretty valuable in that, because before Lord of Destruction you didn't have runes. Once Lord of Destruction came, they became a lot less useful. Because you have the introduction of jewels, which give a whole lot of like really good benefits. You have the introduction of runes, which you have like the Am rune, which gives you better life leech than a skull. You don't have a mana leech rune, at least not that I'm remembering. I don't think you do. There might be. But if it is, it's one of the expensive ones that you don't use for that. So we have the stuff for a 2-socket helmet. So let's go ahead and get Cane Boy to identify some stuff for us. Deckard Cain! Get to the road, Cain! Oh, wait, you're already here. But in like non-LOD, yeah, I use skulls.
Good evening.
So let's go ahead and let's sell. Jagged blades, or do we go for? Let's see, is that any good? Oh, that's +1 assassin skills. That's going to be better. We don't have leech though. So let's go ahead and I'm sad that we don't have leech is the problem. Do we get mana per kill from anything? Please tell me we have mana per kill. I don't think we have mana per kill. Yeah, we do not have mana per kill. That's a tough one. Okay, so we're going to go sell these. That's going to be not worth keeping anymore. What was our offhand one there? Monster Flea? We'll just go ahead and throw that away. We're going to keep this just in case we need to keep the mana leech somewhere. That can be sold. That can be sold. Sell, sell, sell. We'll even sell the potions. There we go. Decent amount of money from that. I don't know whether I'm going to regret this. We can still do how many attacks? Because this is only what? 4 mana per use. So that's going to be like 40 attacks before we run out of mana. So that's fine. We could switch over to an Act 1 mercenary for meditation, but then we'd lose the Blessed Aim. But that +1 skills actually does make a little bit of a difference, because it gives more damage for the +% to base off of. So we go to Black Marsh. Boop. And boop. And then we just go for... do we even want to do the Malice? There's not really much benefit to it, but we could find White Claws and actually throw that on there. That's the only thing I'm thinking of with that. So we could get like an exceptional White Claw. One that can get skills. It would have to be a mid-nightmare. And use that to roll. We could get a few of them and roll them to try and get good plus skills and good stats. But that's just a handful of rolls. Oh, wait a freaking minute. Okay, so once we get to a waypoint, I'm going to check something. Because I just realized we might be able to use crafting recipes on claws, because it's any weapon. Oh, yes. What crafting would we want to put on it? And that just means we have to get a magic one instead of a... Oh, yeah. My brain did not go there until just now. But let's see how our mana is holding. Our mana is not doing terribly. I have a feeling once we encounter some of the bigger bads that take more hits to kill, we might run into an issue. But right now we're doing okay. But I'll tell you what, I won't be looking at the crafting recipes until after we defeat Andariel. That way we're not sitting here humming and hawing in the middle of recording this. So we have that. We lost our shadow. Unfortunate. Here's another one. And we've got Fade going, so let's go ahead and get ourselves the waypoint. So Outer Cloister we've got. But yeah, we'll get through Andariel before I think about that. But I personally like skulls. They're decent little things, and they do have a place. It's just, generally speaking, with the Lord of Destruction expansion, you end up with a lot more things that are more useful in slot. So they end up just sitting around gathering dust and being used for rerolls. Because, yes, you can use 6, I believe, if I remember correctly from the formula, of the perfect skulls to actually re-roll certain things. So go ahead and drop those out. I do wish that they were in an actual proper crafting recipes. That's one thing that I would love to see is a crafted set for each of the gems that would really, really help their value and usefulness. Because right now we only have it for 4. We have Ruby, I think it's Ruby, Amethyst, Sapphire, and Emerald. So you don't have any for Diamond. You don't have any for Skulls. And you don't have any for Topaz. And I understand why they didn't do those, because those 3 were the, like, best ones in vanilla. I want to know her look like in Diablo 2 Remastered. This one, in Diablo 2 Remastered, the Assassin doesn't look bad. I haven't run the Assassin in Diablo 2 Remastered, but I'm still begging them for a copy of the press key. I sent the email, no response. It's been about a week and a half. Actually, no, it's been longer than that. It's been 2 or 3 weeks now. But, so yeah, they're probably not responding. I can go double check, but... So, yeah. Maybe I should start a campaign on YouTube. Go, retweet Diablo... the Diablo thing, and at me in it. But that I'm not going to encourage that, because that's spamming them, and that would actually probably upset people. Oh, you're talking about the act boss? Oh, you're wondering what... they've actually already shown her. I can go... I'll show her after I defeat her in this. Because I'm fairly sure they have. I thought they did. In their media stuff. I could probably pop that open. So there's him dead. Let's go get the malice out of there. There we go. We'll go turn it into her eventually.
A malice.
Oh, it's ethereal belt. Dang it. Oh, and we forgot to clear all that out. Well, you're going to get thrown on the ground. You're going to get thrown on the ground. This very may likely get thrown on the ground. Is it better than what he has? 25 defense and 20 life versus replenish life and attacker takes... Yeah, we'll put that on you. Why not? War Staff is going to sell for a good amount of money, so will that. And you are 7% MF. Not even worth keeping, really. Our current amulet's better. But in Diablo 2 Remastered, she is a lot more detailed. I'm pretty sure she still has the pasty situation. So I don't see why people get upset about it. I should go check her just to make sure. But I know that was one of the things they were complaining about. I think they were complaining about the sorceress as well. Which, frankly, I think they kept... I think they even kept the underboob of the sorceress. I'm not positive on that. We can go look. Maybe we'll do that as like a little special thing. Just have it be like, thoughts on Diablo 2 Remastered.